Hi, are you a woman over the age of 40 and you have found yourself in the middle of a conversation with someone and you're speaking and you can't grasp a word that you're trying to think of? It's somewhere up here, but you can't think of it, you can't get it out, it's gone from your memory. Or how about a woman over 40 and you walk into a room and you have no idea why you're there? Or are you a woman over 40 and you stop at the grocery store because you know you needed that one last ingredient for dinner, but you have no idea what it was? Did you know that all of these things that I just mentioned can be caused by something called brain fog? It's a very common symptom of perimenopause. Today, we're going to be discussing brain fog in detail. We're going to learn what brain fog is. We're going to learn why it occurs. And then I'm going to be giving you 7 proven strategies to combat brain fog in perimenopause. Before we get started, if you don't know me, welcome to my channel, A Joyful Journey. My name is Joy Noblick, and I am your dedicated midlife coach. I empower women to navigate midlife with confidence, health, and joy. Let's embrace this transformative time in life together and live vibrant and fulfilling lives. Okay, so let's jump into the content here today. What exactly is brain fog? Brain fog is not a medical condition, but it is a term used to describe feelings of confusion, forgetfulness, or a lack of focus. So imagine it like this. You're trying to see through a thick fog where everything appears blurry and distant. Your thoughts may feel jumbled, and finding clarity sometimes seems almost impossible. You might find that sometimes when you're reading a book or watching a television show, that your mind is drifting and you find it difficult to focus. What about waking up with mental fatigue? Even after a full night of sleep, you wake up still feeling tired or feeling disconnected or detached, like you're not fully present in your own life. These can all be because of brain fog. So why exactly does brain fog occur? The hormone estrogen plays a huge role in your functioning of your brain. During perimenopause, your estrogen levels can fluctuate greatly, and that can affect the neurotransmitters in your brain, which can lead to cognitive changes. The lower level of progesterone that you have during perimenopause can also lead to sleep disturbances. And sleep disturbances mess with our brain. They impact our cognitive clarity. Other things like night sweats, hot flashes, and insomnia can also lead to poor nights of sleep, which in turn causes brain fog. So midlife, when we're experiencing perimenopause, can also be a very stressful time in a woman's life. This period can have added stress from a shift in career, an empty nest, caring for aging parents, or a change in your marriage or relationship. All of these stressors can cause a cognitive overload, which again can exacerbate the brain fog. So changes in your metabolism and how your body absorbs nutrients as you age can also affect the health of your brain. Deficiencies in essential vitamins and minerals can exacerbate brain fog. So now that we learned about what brain fog is, why it happens, let's do something about it. Here are 7 proven strategies to help combat brain fog during perimenopause. You've heard this one for so many facets of your health, but you need to prioritize your sleep. Sleep is crucial for cognitive function and for memory. And like I said before, perimenopause is a time when we can have a lot of sleep disturbances with night sweats, with hot flashes, with additional stress, but it's important to prioritize your sleep. So what can you do to improve the quality of the sleep that you're getting? A consistent sleep schedule is very important. Try to go to sleep and wake up at the same time as often as you can. Developing a pre-bedtime routine is a great way to ensure a more restful night of sleep. You want your sleep environment to be optimal. Make sure your room is dark and cool and quiet, even if you have to use blackout curtains or a noise machine or earplugs, which I sometimes do because my son's in a band. Now, this is a big one. You want to avoid screen time right before you go to sleep. I would take the last hour of your day to have no screen because the blue light in screens, televisions, iPads, phones can interfere with your melatonin production, and that leads to disturbances in your sleep. The last way to ensure that you get a good night's sleep is to avoid stimulants like caffeine and alcohol close to bedtime. Now, this is something that you'll need to play with and figure out what you can handle. Some people can't have caffeine after noon or they can't sleep. Some people can have a cup of coffee at 7 p.m. and they can still sleep. That's something that's personal and based on the way that your body works. So you have to experiment a little and see which works for you. So we want to focus on our sleep and prioritize our sleep. That's the first way to combat brain fog. Second way is a balanced diet. Again, this is not rocket science. Balanced diet becomes more and more important as we age. It helps with perimenopause symptoms. It helps with keeping your weight in check as you age. It helps with energy levels, and it also helps with brain fog. You want to eat brain-boosting foods, especially at this time in your life. Fatty fishes that are rich in omega-3s. These are essential for cognitive health. Fishes like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. No, thank you. Leafy greens are also so important for brain health. Spinach, kale, and broccoli are high in antioxidants and vitamins that support brain function. Berries like blackberries, strawberries, and blueberries, they're packed with antioxidants that protect the brain from oxidative stress. And also, nuts and seeds are important to incorporate in your diet to help prevent brain fog. They have healthy fats and vitamin E, which are great for your brain. Also, reducing sugars and processed foods becomes more and more important as we age. High sugar and processed foods can cause energy spikes and crashes, and these affect our cognitive function. So we prioritize our sleep, we eat a balanced diet, and we need to stay hydrated. Even mild dehydration can impair our cognitive performance, our concentration, and our memory. You want to try to drink 8 glasses of water a day, approximately 64 ounces of water. I don't know about you, but everywhere I go, I carry some kind of water bottle, and I'm kind of obsessed with all different kinds of water bottles. I go through phases. Sometimes I like one with a straw. Sometimes I like one with a screw top. Sometimes I like one that has a sippy top. Sometimes I like glass ones. Sometimes I like plastic ones. Just pick a water bottle that you will drink out. In addition to just drinking water, you want to eat foods that are hydrating, like cucumbers, watermelon, and oranges. And back to the caffeine and the alcohol, those 2 drinks are dehydrating to our bodies. So if we are choosing to drink caffeine and alcohol, we need to drink even more water and eat more hydrating foods to combat the dehydration that goes along with those drinks. Way number 4 to combat brain fog is to exercise. Now, none of these are things you haven't heard before, but let this be the time that changes the way that you live. Let this video be the day that you decide that you're going to take control, especially if brain fog is something that you're really struggling with. So exercise increases blood flow to the brain. It also provides the growth of new neurons and improves your sleep and your mood. You want to incorporate different types of exercise into your routine for optimal brain health. Cardio is important, flexibility is important, and strength training is important. Way number 5 to combat brain fog is mental stimulation. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities can help maintain your cognitive function and can help delay the onset of cognitive decline. Puzzles and games, reading and learning new things, engaging in hobbies, and maintaining strong social connections are all great ways to stimulate your mind. The 6th way that you can combat brain fog is by managing your stress. So chronic stress can lead to increased cortisol levels, which negatively affect the function of your brain and your memory. So some things you can do to relieve stress in your life: mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, physical relaxation, or self-care. I have videos about several of these on my channel, so be sure to check them out. The final way that you can help combat brain fog is to consider some supplements that may help support your brain function. Some recommended supplements, and be sure to check with your doctor before you take anything that you're unsure of. You don't want to take things that might interfere with medication that you're on or any types of conditions that you have currently. Omega-3 fatty acids is a great addition to your supplement. This supplement is great for your cognition and reducing inflammation. So B vitamins, B6, B12, and folic acid are really important for brain function as well, and energy metabolism. Vitamin D supports your brain health and your overall well-being. I know when I go out in the sunshine, I feel better. How about you? Magnesium can help with relaxation, stress reduction, and also sleep quality. In addition to those 4 optional supplements, you can look into herbal supplements like ginkgo biloba or adaptogens like ashwagandha, because they can also be beneficial. But again, something that you should ask a professional before you begin to take. So if you are a woman over the age of 40 and you are experiencing brain fog, forgetfulness, distractibility, lack of focus, give some of these lifestyle changes a try. We have control. We don't have to let perimenopause happen to us. We can take control and help minimize our symptoms. If you're interested in learning more about how to manage your perimenopause symptoms, I created a digital guide titled MenoWellness, your comprehensive guide to menopause mastery. And in it, I share all of the knowledge that I have learned, as well as tons of things that I have personally tried and helped other women to manage their menopausal symptoms. These things work. They're tried and true. I've used them. I've had clients that have used these techniques and this information to navigate this tricky time in life called midlife, perimenopause. I hope that you learned something today. Be sure to check out some of my other videos, because a lot of things we talked about today, I have specific videos on. Be sure to like and follow and share with someone who's struggling with brain fog. This is not an uncommon symptom for women over 40, but we don't have to suffer with it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Joy, and this is A Joyful Journey. See you at the next video.